as we embark on an exciting journey of innovation and creativity. My name is Sashiva Abevikrama, and I'll be your host for this session. Before we begin, please make sure you're comfortably settled and ready to immerse yourselves in what promises to be an informative and inspiring session. To kick things off, I would like to invite Isru Darshana, the project chair of Genesis 24 and also the assistant treasurer of ERIC, to deliver the welcome speech. Isuru has been instrumental in organizing this event and ensuring its success. Please welcome Isuru Darshana.
Good evening, everyone. It is with great pleasure and excitement that I welcome you all to the Genesis 24 online awareness session. My name is Isuru Darshana, and I am honored to serve as the project co-chair for the Genesis 24, as well as the assistant treasurer of the Electronic, Robotics and Innovation Club of KDU. First and foremost, I would like to extend a warm welcome to our distinguished speaker and our dedicated organizing committee, and most importantly, to all of you, the brilliant minds who have joined us today. Your presence here signifies a shared commitment to innovation and passion for addressing the pressing challenges we face in Sri Lanka. Genesis 24. Genesis is more than just a competition. It is a platform for young innovators from universities all across the country and even the world to come together, showcase their creativity, and demonstrate their problem-solving skills. This year marks the third edition of this prestigious event, and we are thrilled to continue fostering an environment where groundbreaking ideas can flourish. We have an exciting agenda lined up for you today. You will hear from our esteemed keynote speaker, Angelo Perera, who have played a pivotal role in inaugural edition of Genesis, and from our current president, Arnold Ratnatunga. We will also have the privilege of hearing from last year's champions, Team Decentra 5 from the University of Moratuwa, as they share their inspiring journey. As we embark on this journey together, I encourage each of you to embrace the spirit of innovation, collaboration, and excellence the Genesis embodies. Let us use this platform to push the boundaries of what is possible and create solutions that can make real difference in our communities. Once again, welcome to Genesis 24. I look forward to an evening filled with inspiration, learning, and meaningful connections. Thank you.
Thank you, Isuru, for that warm welcome. Now, let's get a closer look at the club that makes all this possible. We'll be showing a brief introduction video about the Electronic, Robotics and Innovation Club, ERIC, of General Sir John Kotanawala Defense University. Enjoy the video. I hope you enjoyed that insightful video. Next, we have the president of ERIC, Arunulu Ratnatunga, who will give us a deeper understanding of what ERIC and Genesis 24 is all about. Please welcome Arunalu Ratnatunga.
Hello everyone, my name is Arunal Ratnatunga and I am currently the president of ERIC, which stands for the Electronic, Robotics and Innovation Club. I'm excited to share more about our club and what we do. So, ERIC is a student-led organization at General Sir John Kotalawala Defence University, dedicated to fostering innovation and hands-on experience in electronics and robotics. Our primary goal is to provide a platform where students can apply theoretical knowledge in practical projects, enhancing their skills and prepare for career in engineering. Throughout the year, we organize a variety of activities, including workshops, seminars, project showcases, and competitions. These projects not only help members to learn and apply new technologies, but also encourage teamwork and problem-solving skills. So, GENESIZ is an inter-university competition brought to you for the third time by ERIC. So, it is an idea pitching competition where young innovators get to pitch their idea in front of a judge panel and get the support from them and also win a cash prize to develop their projects. And now I will brief you through our timeline of the program. So it consists of 4 parts. First is registrations, and it opened in 12th of July and it closed in 29th July. We extended it. And second, now we are at the awareness session. Tonight, we are going to open the submissions and a proposal template will be shared among you through the WhatsApp group, and proposal submission, you can do the same way you registered. Go to our website www.genesis.info and submit. Next, at 12th August, we will close the submissions and through a panel of 2 judges from Faculty of Engineering and Faculty of Computing, we will shortlist those top final proposals who can compete at the grand finale. So the event will be, the announcement of top 12 finalists will be done in 19th August, and the event, GENESIZ grand finale, will be at 24th of August 2024. That's the timeline. And if I tell you about the event, event date, only the top 12 can participate in that event, and they have to come to KDU. And the event consists of 3 parts, 3 phases. First is 4 games. We test your core skills through games and activities. And then you have to do the idea pitching challenge, which is the most important one. Then at evening, we will conduct prize awarding ceremony, and you will be awarded by the Vice Chancellor of General Sir John Kotalawala Defence University. So once again, I welcome you to the awareness session of GENESIZ 2024. Thank you for your time and interest in both GENESIZ and ERIC. Thank you.
Thank you, Arunalu, for that informative presentation. It is now my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker for the evening, Angelo Perera from Intake 37. Angelo is the Vice President of ERIC 22-23 and the Project Chair of GENESIZ 22, the inaugural edition of this competition. He will be speaking about the essence of GENESIZ, its rules and regulations, its history, the exciting prizes, and how the competition is conducted. Let's give a warm welcome to Angelo Perera.
Thank you, Sashiva, for that lovely introduction. And I hope I am audible.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So once again, thank you for this great opportunity and welcome all the participants to Genesis 2024. So to begin with all, let me take everyone back to 2022 when Genesis really was initiated. So different opportunities for undergraduates, especially the competitions that have been organized by different universities around the country as well as in other countries. But the main issue that we faced was all these competitions that were available out there were only limited or bounded to a particular stream. But as engineers or as software engineers, we can't really provide a solution to this country or to this nation without working together with other disciplines and also without just having the academic background. We really do need to have other skills and expertise as well. So this is how Genesis was inaugurated. This is how this was founded back in 2022, where we tested not just the ideas, not just the academic background, but also the key important skills that undergraduates should have to provide beautiful and amazing solutions to this world. So this is how Genesis becomes unique and novel as a competition, because this is the only competition. I'm proud to say that this is and will be the only competition where the engineers and everyone get the opportunity to get their skills tested as well, right? So moving back from Genesis, why Genesis 2024 is really, really important. So this competition is one of a kind, as I mentioned. The key aspect of this competition, as Arnaru explained, is the idea pitching. So you will have to submit the proposals starting tonight. So let me give you the structure of the topics that you might need to consider. So even in the Daily Good book, it's clearly mentioned, but we are really encouraging you to focus on a prevailing challenge faced by Sri Lanka. with my past experience, I've done research work. I've done research work with multiple people in multiple groups and companies. So what we really want you all is not to reinvent the wheel, right? So a lot of undergraduates have this tendency to take something that's out there and trying to rebuild it, but the two main aspects in an innovation is missing. That is the inventive step and the novelty. So that will be considered when we are shortlisting the final 12 teams. So make sure that your idea is novel and also that your idea have an inventive step, because it might be out there somewhere. Somebody might have thought about it before you. So make sure that even if you do something that is out there, that there is an inventive step to that. So as I mentioned, we will be shortlisting 12 teams this year. So this is a great opportunity because last year and the previous year, we only shortlisted 10 teams, but this year we have increased the opportunity to up to 12 teams. So it's a great thing. And Arunalu mentioned on the event day that you will not be just doing an idea pitch. So this is the beauty of GENESIZ actually, because you will have to sit on different games as well. So these games are changing and these games are innovative from year to year. So this year there will be a brand new set of games, but these games are really important for this competition, mainly because these test different aspect in you. So it might be leadership, it might be theoretical knowledge, it might be general knowledge or the inventive thinking, or it might be the entrepreneurship skills. Because all these together forms a perfect engineering. But I would have to mention this as well. The bigger portion of the marks allocated are from the idea pitching, and the minority would be from the games. But if you don't succeed the games, even though you have an innovative and novel idea, you might face an issue when winning this competition. So when it comes to these games, as I said, those test different aspects of you. So it might test even programming skills. So make sure that your team comprises of multi-skilled individuals or a multi-talented group of individuals. So you are also, I think, was encouraged to have students from interdisciplines from the same university. So if you have a group like that, then you have a big advantage in within this, because everyone might not be good at programming, everyone might not be good at robotics, everyone might not be good at theory and general knowledge. So the team should have individuals who are good at something, and together you can win this championship. And there are a couple of rules and guidelines which I'm going to take you through. So if you need to take any notes, please do, but I think these are clearly mentioned in the delegate book as well. So the teams can only have 3 to 4 participants, and the participants must definitely be enrolled in the same Sri Lankan university or a high national diploma program in engineering. And valid identification documents are required, maybe a university identity card or a university book. And we, as I said, we encourage cross-disciplinary teams, but remember, it should be from the same university. So each team should have a leader and a team name, and we require proof of original solution as well. And this is very crucial because we face different issues during the past years, which is that all the team members are not being present for the event. So it's a full day event. It starts in the morning, goes till the evening. So there will be refreshments, obviously, provided. So you will have to be there for the whole event from starting up to the award ceremony at the end. And once you register your teams, we will not allow anyone to change the team members. So if you have registered 4 people, 3 people, that will stick and you can't change it. And the certificates will only be given to the registered contents. So I think you all are aware about the prize money. So when it comes to the previous events, going back again to 2022, there was a total of 190,000 of cash prizes. And then in 2023, there was 140,000 worth of cash prizes. And this is, well, we are going to give a total cash prize of 120,000. So the overall champions will get 60,000, runners up 40,000, and the best responsive team 20,000. So I think a little bit about what's best responsive team. So the ERIC team and the current board will explain it to you briefly more on that event day. But if I may to give you a small explanation about what exactly is best responsive team, this really tests your timing and your leadership skills. So as engineers, there should be definitely discipline when it comes to punctuality and when it comes to deadlines, meeting deadlines. So all this is what we are going to test on that event day, whether you are punctual on the games, whether you are responsive, and the best team who have the discipline as an engineer, we get this award. And also, when it comes to the most important part, which is idea pitching, you will get the opportunity to pitch your ideas in front of a great judge panel. So we will have two experts from the industry. You will get to know who they are exactly in the future, and also two from the academy. Because I personally am a person who is doing research both on academic side as well as on the industrial side. So if we don't have the balance between academia and industry, it's not really gonna bring out something innovative, and also that invention will stop after academics. So we will have a judge panel representing both academia and industry. So we get insights on two aspects, right? So you will get feedback from an academic perspective as well as from an industrial perspective, which is a golden opportunity to everyone. So that's about GENESIZ, and this is the third time it's happening. I'm really proud about how the younger generations of ERIC have taken this up. I want to say congratulations for the team for organizing this year as well. Keep up the good work, and I'm gonna wish good luck to all the participants as well. So this is a quite challenging competition, even though it's simply an idea pitching and a couple of games. But that day, when you come here to KDU, it's not going to be easy, guys. So it's very challenging competition, and also it's a very stressful competition. Seeing the competitors, taking part in the games itself is stressful for us as the audience when I witness the procedure of the games and the competition back in the last 2 years. So it's definitely not going to be easy to get this championship, but if you have the discipline, if you have a good idea, and if you have all the skills required for an engineer, if your team is a multi-talented team, you can definitely win this. So good luck to all the participants and all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Angelo, for that comprehensive overview. Now let's hear from the champions of last year's GENESIZ competition. Their journey and experiences are truly inspiring. Please welcome Team Decentra 5 from the University of Moratuwa.
I hope I am audible.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm Savino Attanaya from Department of Computer Science and Engineering, University of Moratuwa. Currently, I'm a third year undergraduate. Okay. So I was the team leader of the champions of last year. One of the main reasons that we applied to this specific competition was that when we are going through the proposal and the project details, it looked a bit different from the usual hackathons or ideathons that we participate. Me personally, I have participated in quite a lot of hackathons, and I could confidently say GENESIZ is indeed the most unique one I participated. It's not just the regular competition where you do some sort of coding problem, so you come up to a solution or you build some sort of application. It's not the usual competition. We had to code, we had to solve maths problems, we had to do a product pitch, and somehow we had to create a working robot, and we had to engage in different physical activities and a lot of stuff. And the funny thing is, I do remember that we were the last team in the robotics section. And actually, we were like quite down in our minds when we saw that we are the last one. But we didn't give up, and somehow we ended up being champions. So the best thing was the most important thing was we had a balanced team. Some people knew how to code. Some people knew how to pitch their product. Some people were good at athletic stuff. So I think that was the key thing that led us to victory. For me, personally, the best part of the competition was the idea pitching one, because that was my first time doing a professional idea pitch. And I do remember like we went to this conference room sort of place, and I was the one who was supposed to do the pitching, me and another team member. So I was very scared because I've never done a product pitch before, and there were like 3 judges looking at us, and that was like a great experience, and that opened my mind to like a lot of new different things. And I do remember like we had a lot of fun engaging in physical activities. Like we had to, I do remember like we had to carry balloons without dropping them, and we had to like solve some puzzles, which was very interesting and which was very enjoyable. And in the idea pitching, we had to do a full research about a completely new different domain, which was a completely different new domain for us back then, which was distributed machine learning. And we gained a lot of knowledge in the process of research and the ideas, finding ideas. So it was a great experience, and we learned a lot from the competition. And even though like at the end of the day, it's not about winning. I think what I have to say is it's not about winning. Obviously, it's great if you can win, but still, you'll be having an amazing experience. Like it's quite different from other competitions like IEEE Extreme or other those competitions. This competition will test like almost every aspect. Even if you're good at coding, you won't place well because maybe you are not good at pitching something. Like that, you have to, you and your team, most importantly, your team will have to be overall well-balanced team. I think that's the most important thing. And even though you didn't win, I encourage you all to participate in the competition because you will gain a lot of experience, and it's very valuable. It will be very valuable for you. Thank you.
Thank you, champions, for sharing your valuable experiences. We now open the floor for a Q&A session. If you have any questions about GENESIZ or ERIC, now is the time to ask. Tamara and Arunal will be addressing your questions. Feel free to type your questions in the chat box or unmute yourself by raising your hand virtually.
You can ask questions now. Yes, Amar, you can participate in the competition. It's fine, but we will not provide you with the fees for plane tickets and accommodations. We can, however, we are flexible. We can arrange you a virtual environment only for the idea pitching challenge. So you will not be able, because if you can't participate in at the event day and you are shortly listed as for the last 12 teams, you can participate in it. We can provide a virtual background, but you will not get marks for the games. There are 4 games, so you will miss that. But we can arrange a virtual platform for idea pitching challenge. Does that answer your question? Any other questions? You can put it in the chat box also. I will answer. Since no one has questions, we can follow. But if you have any further questions, please contact us through WhatsApp or email or through the website www.genesis.info. And I would like to add something. The contestants who participate in the event be punctual at 8 a.m. or we will inform you the time. Because last year we had to postpone like an hour. That was very difficult for us because there are, like we said, it is from morning till evening. So if we had to wait 1 hour, that means 1 hour from our whole agenda. Like last year, because of that delay, your breaks were cut short. And you also need the breaks because the idea pitching, if you have to do it in the fly, it will be difficult for you. So be punctual at the event. So if you do not have any more questions, we can proceed. Shashiva?
Yes. As we come to the end of this session, I would like to invite Sandali Sanjana, the Secretary of ERIC, to deliver the thank you speech. Sandali has been a vital part of the ERIC team, and we appreciate her efforts. Please welcome Sandali Sanjana.
Good evening, everyone. As we come to the close of this enlightening and inspiring Genesis 24 online awareness session, It is my honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks. My name is Sandali Sanjana, and I am the Secretary of the Electronic Robotics and Innovation Club. First and foremost, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to our guest speaker, Angelo Perera, for his insightful presentation on GENESIZ. Your experiences and knowledge have provided us with invaluable guidance and inspiration as we prepare for this year's competition. A heartfelt thank you to our ERIC President, Arunal Ratnatunga, for sharing the essence and vision of ERIC with us. Your leadership and dedication continue to drive our club forward. We are also immensely grateful to Team the Central B from the University of Moratuwa, last year's champions, for sharing your remarkable journey and experiences. Your story serves as a beacon of inspiration for all the participants. To our project co-chair of GENESIZ 24, Isru Darshana, thank you for your warm welcome and for your relentless efforts in organizing this event. Your hard work and dedication are the backbone of GENESIZ 24. A special thanks to our organizing committee and volunteers. Your meticulous planning and execution have made this session a great success. Without your tireless efforts behind the scenes, none of this would have been possible. To all our participants, thank you for joining us today and for your enthusiasm towards GENESIZ 24. Your presence here is a testament to your commitment to innovation and excellence. Lastly, I would like to thank everyone who contributed in any way to making this session a success. Your support and encouragement are greatly appreciated. As we move forward, let us carry the inspiration and knowledge from today's session with us and work together to make GENESIZ 24 an extraordinary success. Thank you all once again and have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandali, for those closing remarks. This brings us to the end of our awareness session. Thank you all for joining us today. We hope you found this session enlightening and that you are as excited as we are about GENESIZ 24. Have a great evening.